Happening for your health. For millions, motorcycles represent the ultimate in freedom and fun. But the roar of the engine barreling down the highway could have greater impact on your hearing than you might think. Here with more on the effects of motorcycles on your hearings, Dr. Kathleen Romero, along with Dr. Dina Falquist, both with Audiology Associates. Always a pleasure to see you. You've brought a friend along, so we're going to meet you in a second. But this is something that I have never really thought of, the risks of motorcycles on our hearing. And that's what we're talking about today.
It is, and most people are used to hearing the really loud motorcycles. And, you know, as an audiologist, I always think, you know, that's really loud. That's probably not really healthy for their hearing. But the risks that they have are actually not necessarily for just how loud the engine is, and that's what we came to talk about today.
Okay.
I wanted everybody to meet Dr. Falquist, who is the audiologist at my office, and she actually did a research project on some of these really important things that motorcyclists should be aware of. Yeah, and so she's here to talk with us today about it.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about that project. What did you do?
So motorcyclists are exposed to up to 103 decibels of noise at any given time. And so to put that in perspective for everyone, just being in 100 decibels of noise at a time, you would have to limit your exposure to less than 15 minutes before there's damage on the inner ear system.
No kidding. Wow.
Most people think that it's the engine noise or the road noise that is the cause of noise exposure, but actually the biggest culprit is turbulent wind noise coming up from underneath the helmet from the chin.
No kidding.
Yeah, so you wear your helmet to protect your head, but then you're also now causing issues with your hearing. And so that's really what I wanted to look at.
Okay. Now, what are some of the reasons or situations that you found while you were doing this that a motorist might not be wearing hearing protection when they're on their bike?
So I did a research project to answer this question. I looked at the perceptions from motorcyclists on their perception of noise exposure when riding, but also how willing are they to wear hearing protection. And I did this project in Illinois, so the results could be skewed a little bit here in New Mexico, but we can use it as a basis. And what I found was that motorcyclists have a general awareness of noise exposure and the importance of wearing hearing protection, but they don't necessarily feel they're at risk for hearing loss while riding.
Yeah.
And some of the reasons that they gave were because they feel isolated from the environment, that there's concerns for not being able to hear emergency vehicles, and then not having easy access to hearing protection.
Wow. Okay. So your office, you've got something to help promote hearing protection when we're on motorcycles. Is that right, Doc?
Yeah, so we, just like everything else, there's a product out there, or there are products out there that people can use and that are designed specifically for use under the helmet, that are designed specifically to allow them to hear some of the environmental noises. And so just acknowledging that it's there, and we realize that there's some things that maybe would hold somebody back from that, but coming into our office and talking to us about it, and we can probably find a solution for them.
Okay.
So there is a hearing protection device that motorcyclists can wear. It is flush so that it's comfortable to wear under the helmet. And then also it has a filtering system so that it's bringing down those high levels of noise, but also allowing you to hear the emergency vehicles, so addressing that concern that motorcyclists have. And it is something that we have to note that every state has their own laws regarding what you can wear in your ears when you're riding or driving. And in the state of New Mexico, from my understanding, is that there aren't any laws that prevent you from wearing something in your ear, but you have to be able to hear that emergency vehicle. And so this is a great option.
Now, to get the conversation started before we've run out of time, I know we're a little over, what is the website that we can go to get more information?
It's romerohearing.com. You can send us an email, call our office. We're always happy to answer questions and give anybody information that they might need.
Fantastic. Great topic here. If you guys want more information on the effects of motorcycle riding on your hearing, just head over to foxnewmexico.com. Before we